Hello viewers, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Holistic Nutrition by Angie, and today we're going to be discussing about being underweight, its consequences, and how to gain weight in a healthy way. Stay tuned. What do I mean by being underweight? This is anybody who has a body mass index of below 18.5, and you can calculate your body mass index by taking your weight over your height in meters squared. There are many factors associated with being underweight. One, you get that your immunity is impaired. Any person who's underweight, you're prone to getting diseases or feeling sick. All the time you're sickling because you're not getting all the essential nutrients that help in boosting of your immune system. The second one is you can easily develop osteoporosis. That is the problem to do with your knees because you're not getting enough calcium and nutrients that help with knee and body development. You start developing weak joints and weak knees. The third thing is some of the people who are underweight, they experience getting tired. You're always tired all the time. Your body is not well formed and you don't have enough muscles to sustain you in your day-to-day activities. Another factors associated or consequences of being underweight is that for women mostly they can experience irregular periods. This is when your periods are not so regular because your hormone level, the estrogen levels are not built up with the essential diet, and you find that most women start experiencing hormonal imbalance. Another factor in being underweight is that you can easily be anemic, whereby you don't have enough iron in the body and you find that you start being getting tired, dizziness, headaches, because you're lacking all the essential nutrients that require in building up of iron. Another factor is that most women who are underweight and you get pregnant, you can easily give birth to a baby who's premature because your body has not developed all the essential nutrients and the baby is not eating all the essential nutrients you require, and that can easily cause defects in birth. Lastly, any person who's underweight can start having problem with either their skin, teeth, or hair because all these three elements constitutes of a proper nutrition. If you lack calcium, vitamin A, or vitamin C, you start experiencing problem with either your skin, hair, or teeth. There are many causes of being underweight, so I want to talk more about them. For instance, it can be genetic, where you have a family history of people being underweight. Don't worry, you can always reverse that by eating healthy and exercising in order to improve your BMI. Another factor can be an eating disorder, for instance, anorexia, whereby people don't want to eat in the fear that they will put on weight and they start shedding weight very drastically, and this can easily cause other medical related diseases and weak immune system. Another cause is that those who have thyroid problem, for instance, hyperthyroidism, whereby your metabolism is very fast and you find you will shed weight very drastic, and this would lead to being underweight. Others who have infectious diseases such as HIV and you're not taking proper medication to boost your immune system, this can easily lead to drastic weight loss. Before you know it, you become underweight. Those with uncontrolled diabetes, that is diabetic type 1, whereby people are born with it and is not controlled, you don't have enough medication or insulin, it can easily lead to drastic weight loss. So we need to control that as well. And lastly, we have people who are gluten intolerant, whereby you're eating so much food that are rich in gluten, that is the wheat that have gluten, and your body cannot process or absorb this nutrient, and you find that you can easily shed weight. We have foods that can really help you in building of the muscles, so let's dive into this. Foods that are high in protein, because we are not going to be gaining fats, but you're going to be gaining muscles. So we require proteins. And these proteins, we can get them from either yogurt. Yogurt is a very good source of protein. Milk. Milk also has casein. That's a very good protein. And it also has whey protein. So it's going to help you in building of the muscles. We need also eggs. Eggs are very essential in building up of your muscles. And not forgetting meats, fish, and nuts as well. And we require to eat this protein in every meal that you're taking, starting from breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The next food that can going to give us energy before our workout, we need the carbohydrates. And we can always get this carbohydrate from the potatoes, the rice, the whole grains such as brown bread, brown chapatis. They're very, very essential in the body. And this, because we're trying to gain weight, we're going to be eating more of the carbohydrates and having 3 servings in a day. That means your breakfast should have a carbohydrate, lunch, and dinner as well. When trying to gain weight, I recommend that you exercise in incorporation to this so that we gain muscles but not fat. And during this time, we're going to be strengthening our cores, and also we're going to be strengthening our muscles by lifting weight. So we require an essential diet. We have a pre-workout diet and a post-workout diet. The pre-workout diet, you can always have a carbohydrate to give you energy before you start working out. Then we have the post-workout diet, whereby we're going to replenish the muscles, and this is where you eat your proteins in order to replenish your muscles. Some people, because they're very weak, we can always incorporate a bit of protein shakes. That means you can put a bit of whey powder and mix it with yogurt and add a fruit in order to replenish the muscles. And this way you'll be able to gain muscles and gain weight in a healthy way. Here are tips on how you can gain weight. 1. Eat frequently. Because your metabolism is high, you find that you're burning very fast. You can always incorporate small meals, different intervals. For instance, you can have about 6 meals in a day. The second one is eat nutrient-dense foods than calorie-dense foods. So what do I mean by that? You're going to be eating foods that are high in nutrients, for instance, whole grain, whole cereals, rather than foods that are high in calories. That is a big plate of potato, which is not going to give you all the essential nutrients that you require. Thirdly, always incorporate exercises because we want to develop muscles and not fats. So try and exercise, and these are exercises that are going to strengthen your core by exercising your muscles, lifting weights in order to have high muscles in the body. Avoid empty calories. These are foods that have no any nutrition value in your body. This includes the carbonated sodas, the preserved juices. They don't have any value to your body. The alcohol, we need to help you in adding weight, and we need the essential nutrients, and we cannot get this from these drinks that I've mentioned. Another one is try and avoid skipping of meals. As much as we're trying to gain weight, skipping of meals is only going to deteriorate the process. So try as much as you can and have at least minimum of 3 meals in a day. Another factor is eat more than what your body is burning. So you're going to increase the calorie intake. You're eating more. For instance, you're burning 500 calories. We're going to increase our intake to about 600 or 700 calories in order to build our muscles. The other point is make sure you're eating a balanced plate. That means your plate should always have a carbohydrate, protein, and vitamin. That means for your breakfast, lunch, and dinner should always be balanced at all times. And whenever you're exercising, you can always have a glass of milk before your exercise. And after that, you can always replenish with a glass of milk so that you get all the essential protein that you require when exercising and also in your day-to-day activities. Lastly, don't drink water before food. This will give you a bit of satiety. By the time you're eating your food, you don't have the hunger to eat it. We are trying to make you gain weight, so try and avoid drinking water before foods, and you can always drink 1 hour after your meals. I hope you learned on how you can improve your health and how you can gain weight in a healthy way. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share it with friends. And if you want me to help you with a proper weight gain meal plan, comment below. I will look into it. And also go follow my Instagram page, Holistic Nutrition by Angie, where I'm always giving nutrition tips on how you can improve your general health. Until next time, see you guys on my next video.